Hi everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So a few weeks back, I had a party to close out, and I actually have an event coming up at the end of January. And so a lot of this is going to be bars. So we have like stacks of wax bars to talk about. So this is just going to be a good old-fashioned haul of a lot of wax. I did get a couple things. You guys, this is really bad, but we did get some Christmas gifts. So I got a sugar scrub in Cozy Cardigan for someone. And then I also got them a car bar in Vanilla Bean Buttercream. Christmas is past. Clearly haven't given them this gift yet. We haven't actually seen them, but I totally forgot about it until this order came. I was like, oh crap, probably need to get that boxed up for them. And then I just redeemed some of my rewards for Scent Circles or something. There's maybe 12 or so in here. Love having those for my customers. Okay, let's get into the wax. I don't know that I'm gonna stop and talk about every single one. At least let's hope not, because you guys, I have this whole box full of wax. So essentially what I tried to do here was get, I think, at least one of all the things I didn't have already, just to make sure I had like the catalog scents. Other things that I know sell well, I will try to get extras of, and I may have in here as well. But I think to start baseline, I think I just got one of at least everything. None of this is in order. Well, maybe the bigger box, but from what I can tell in this little section, which is in a whole separate box, these are not necessarily in order. So maybe they somewhat are, but let's get into it. Okay, so right on top, I have 2 crayon apple crumbles. I know some people agree with Sean Roberry and think this smells like dirt or dust or something like that, but I think this is the most beautiful, like, apple caramel bakery scent ever. I personally really like this. So this one I went 2 on. I got a Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and I actually got it in the Scentspirations collections because they had this left. So I think this is a classic. I probably will end up getting a few of those. Falling Apples, this was new for the season. I don't know that I'm a major fan of that one. Blackberry Spice. I feel like that one's fairly popular, like just in general scent preference. Clove and Cinnamon, and I got this one in the limited Scents of the Season packaging as well. Scarlet Sunflower, this one actually surprised me how much I like it. Like, it was okay last season, but this season I actually really enjoy it. So it's like a fruity floral with a little bit of like a fall feel to it. Tinselberry, Toasted Acorn and Oak. This one, once again, is not my favorite, so probably only one of these. Yeah, some of the ones I don't love, I don't try to stock up on, just because I'm like, obviously if people don't buy it at the event, that it's in my collection still and I have it. So yeah, Salted Caramel Toffee. This one is really good. I have a brick in this, but honestly, I could potentially see me adding that into my club this, if it goes away, like for spring summer. Caramel Apple Craze. This one is really good for the fall. It's like a perfect mix of caramels and apples. It's kind of similar to Crayon Apple Crumble, but it's more caramels and apples and less bakery. And then a classic, Icicles and Evergreen. This one is such a big hit this year. I mean, it's kind of the most basic / tolerable of the tree scents, I guess. Dancing Sugar Plums. A lot of people like this. I'm not like the biggest fan. I feel like it's just too, like, it's not spicy enough maybe, or the plum is like there's something weird about it. I don't love it. Around the Campfire, Blue Sage and Tonka. I actually have 2 Blue Sage and Tonkas because I actually love this one, so not worried, I guess, if this doesn't go over well. This one, it's actually really good. It took me a while to like get on the bandwagon, but then when I realized I loved it, it was already gone. So now I'm like panicked, like, okay, can't not forget to add that one to my club this time. Pomegranate Prosecco, Eucalyptus Wreath. That one was new last year. Frosted Vanilla. I think I got a lot of these because, you guys, I love this. And I was like, maybe I should warm this during the event. This clamp's broken already. Great. So I was like debating, maybe I should actually warm this one. Maybe now that this clam's broken, maybe I should. Because this isn't like fully closed. And I don't know if that I want to give that to a customer. So I might set that aside. But this is such a good one, you guys. But I'm not fully decided what I'm going to warm yet. But I low-key think I might do frosted vanilla. Just because it's so good. And it's kind of like a weird time of year. It's not quite spring yet. But we're like past the tree scent time. Another around the campfire. Clementine cupcake. This isn't my favorite of the cupcakes. I much prefer a cutie pie cupcake. But I have some of that as well. Autumn Road Trip. And then Polar Bear Hug. This used to be Eskimo Kiss. This is a good one. We have 2 cashmere and corduroys. I feel like this is another staple, especially during like January. It's just something cozy, but not yet like springtime. Okay, I have 2 baked apple pies. I feel like that one's good kind of for all year round. 2 of Bright Cider Life. I feel like I got 2 in the ones that are my favorites personally. I may have been cheating. Okay, Christmas Cottage. I don't think I would have gotten more than one of those, to be honest, because that one's not my fave. Graham Cracker Crunch. There could be a duplicate in here of this because I do love this, but I may already have some. Some of these I already had, so I didn't, like cinnamon buttercream. I know I have a lot of that, so I didn't need any. Autumn Sunset. I think I only got one of these because this is kind of a very specific bar. It's like very spiced berry. Black Raspberry Vanilla, classic. Blueberry Cheesecake, another classic. Another consideration on warming. I could warm it. Like, I'm thinking I might warm something that I have a brick in because then I don't have to open up a bar to warm. I could just warm a brick, but this one is busted, so... Not sure. Okay. We have Pumpkin Roll, and we have Mystery Man. The men really love the manly smells, typically. Luna, Sugar Cookie. This one's so good, you guys. I love Sugar Cookie. Another, like, I could warm this as well because I have it in a brick, but I could also warm Luna. Please leave me a recommendation down below because obviously I don't have solidified what I'm going to do yet. I also considered doing vanilla bean buttercream because I felt like that was very basic. Iced pine. Okay, I might tilt this a little bit here. Cider mill. Perfect peppermint. I love that one, but obviously you have to like peppermint to like it. Caramel apple craze, another one of those. Be Merry. This one's pretty popular for the holiday season. Maple apple bourbon. I don't know if I've even ever smelled this one. I can't say that I love that. I didn't think I did necessarily, but I don't know if I've ever smelled it in a full bar. First Day of Fall. Autumn Hearth. Just recently warmed that one. Oh, I have 2 Autumn Hearths. There's another one. Johnny Appleseed. I feel like this is a super basic, like classic. Everybody likes it, except for me. I don't personally like it. Cozy Cardigan. I also really like this one. It's so soft and pretty, and literally it feels like you're wrapped up in a cozy cardigan. Okay, I only have a few left. So I have 2 apple and cinnamon sticks. This is one that I personally love. Some people really don't like it. Farm Stand Pumpkin, Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, aloe water and cucumber. I also considered warming this because I feel like it's so fresh, or Amazon Rain. Once again, because it's super fresh. Very Snowy Spruce, Cedar Cider, and then also we have a Blue Grotto. This one's really popular among men. Like, it's kind of like a blue volcano type citrus scent, which I don't love, honestly. But my brother and his partner, they always have candles going, and it's always blue volcano. I think it's not really my brother. I think it's more his partner is really into it, because I don't remember when we lived together, my brother being like super into Blue Volcano, but I don't know if they just both like it, but they always have Blue Volcano going anytime we come over. And so every time I smell it, it makes me think of them. But I also, a citrus to me, you guys probably know, just kind of comes off as like a dirty scent. Like I don't love it. I don't smell it and think like, oh, fresh and clean. But I feel like men generally like citrus scents, like as a whole. Not every man, obviously, but generally I feel like they do. So, yeah, okay. And then I just have my busted frosted vanilla kind of in the corner. So that's a good section of bars here. I feel like I kind of have a lot. Leave me your choices, your selections, your recommendations down below on what you think would be best to warm at an event. I feel like I want to warm something that I have in a brick that's also available, so then I can have a couple of bars of it and not have to like dip into a fresh bar for a couple cubes. I hope that makes sense. Last year I warmed Pina Colada Cha-Cha, which I feel like went over really well, but it's in January, so I feel like it was just a little bit too soon for that. So I wanted something either like fresh, maybe, you know, like Amazon Rain, Avalon Cucumber, Luna, or I was like, maybe I should just go bakery because bakery's good all the time. So like a vanilla bean buttercream. These are my thoughts. I'll probably have one more haul in January where I close out a party and haul some of the like bring back my bars or limited time bars then, and then stock up on kind of any gaps I have to round out my party goodies. I feel like the biggest thing for me at events is wax. So I think I have kind of a better strategy, I feel like, this go around, because I feel like I'm just gonna really focus on the wax because that seems to be the most popular and kind of not worry so much about other things. Like if they were Scentsy addicts like me, they'd probably be a consultant already. I feel like the people who walk up to your booth are just like, oh, it smells good. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna play it a little bit differently this go around. So leave me any suggestions you have, but that's kind of the game plan over the next month, is kind of just getting things together for that event coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a lot of bars and just like talking really fast, but I'm just trying to get things together and get things unboxed because it's crazy around here these days. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.